I'm going to take you all the way from a front flip to a Btwist. Might sound a little crazy, you're probably thinking these two tricks aren't linked in any way, but they actually are. Pretty much any trick is linked to any other trick if you go about it in the right way. So we're going to transform your front flip step by step into a Btwist. You'll need to already be able to do a front flip half twist or a Barani. If you do a really straight one like this, first start by learning to do it tucked. Just try and do it in a tucked position, no need to overcomplicate it. And we're going to make a load of changes to turn it into a Btwist. Now you will need some equipment for this method. You'll want a trampoline or a foam pit or crash mat, some kind of really soft surface. But you just need something you can land in without hurting yourself. Our goal is to get this tucked front flip half twist to go more around the side. So you're not going straight over the top and turning, you're turning as you take off. To get a feel for this, try to do this side roll, either on the trampoline or the ground. You just want to get a feel for going over sideways like you're going to be doing in this trick. If you're doing this on a trampoline, maybe do it with a bounce in the middle. The first thing we're going to change to make ourselves go around the side is what we do with our arms. Instead of having them up and reaching downwards and then turning, you're just going to turn straight away. Bring your arms over to the side of your body, the opposite side to the way you'll be twisting. And then as you take off, don't worry about setting height or anything like that. You're just going to pull your arms straight across your body and wrap in to do that half twist right in your takeoff. Still try and push your hips backwards, still think about doing that front flip half twist. You're just making a change to something you can already do. This should help you to go much more around the side. The next thing we're going to do to help you go even more around the side, because we're trying to get to that horizontal, we want a flat spin, is you're going to change your head positioning. If you twist to the left, aim to get your left elbow above shoulder height in the takeoff. That's really going to help you to not flip too much. Obviously, that's your right arm if you twist to the right. Once you've got the hang of that, we're going to change up our foot positioning. Now, you still want this to feel like the same trick, but instead of standing straight on, facing the direction you're traveling, you're going to turn your hips 90 degrees and stand with your feet just over shoulder width apart. So you can do this standing on the edge of something from a height onto some kind of soft surface. You can do this on a trampoline. Just try and find that safe environment to practice this. And what you're going to do now is the same thing with your arms, bringing them over to this side of your body, swinging them all the way across, lifting your head up in your takeoff, making sure this elbow comes above shoulder height, and pulling into your twist. You should land facing the same way you were facing before. You know what you're going to be doing in the air now. It's just a matter of changing the takeoff. Now, I go into a lot more detail on this later into the video, so definitely keep watching and we'll really dive into it. But basically, all you need to be doing is bringing your arms over to that side, dropping your head and chest down, and then swinging your head and chest all the way around, kicking that back leg up, and doing the exact same movement you've just done. So your arms are pulling in the same way, your elbows coming up in the same way, your head's lifting in the same way, everything's the same. The only things you've changed are what you do with your head and chest beforehand and what you do with that back leg. Now, to train this part of the movement, practice your butterfly kick. You're going to be doing your dip in it, you're going to be swinging your arms across, you're going to be kicking that leg up. It's going to train all of the parts of the movement that you can't train on the trampoline or from a height using this method. So then it's just a matter of combining the two and you've got yourself a butterfly twist. If you don't have a crash mat and you're just learning this with a trampoline, then you can also practice this drill. That's going to really help you to get height in your takeoff and get a feel for what it's like to actually jump into this movement. You can start by just doing this as a roll and getting used to how the takeoff should feel, but once you get comfortable with it, try to put more power into this, try and get round as far as you can. If you can nearly get round up onto a big height, then it's not going to be hard for you to do it on the ground.